I hope you're all okay. Right, let's see what wants to come out today. Overall energy, please. 2 cards. Vows of love. Okay. Confession of love. Right. Okay, just these 2. What's come through immediately is that somebody wants to tell you that they still love you. They want to make a confession. I would say this is somebody that you have made vows to. So either you're married, or you were married, or you were in a long-term commitment where you committed to each other. You know, you might not have married, you could have had a legal partnership, civil partnership, but it's definitely something about where this is for people today who were in some form of long-term committed relationships. So let us see what's going on and see why someone wants to tell you that they love you. Okay, somebody wants to tell you that they love you. There's also an energy of flowers coming through, roses. Okay, that might be relevant for someone. But somebody who used to give you roses, or you like to receive roses, or somebody like roses. Okay, so just give these a quick shuffle. Like I said, I hope you're all well. If you'd like a reading, if you just click on the title of the video, it's all in the description box. That'll go through to the website and also the free relationship report. Okay, right. Things are coming to a head. Okay, you're going to find something out, which I'm not just, I don't think it's just about the fact that they want to tell you that they still love you. There's something else here as well. I'll go a little bit deeper into that and see if I can dig something out on that, okay? This person let you go, all right? Again, I'm just trying to be pretty specific so you'll know if it's for you. This person let you go. They could have gone into a karmic relationship. They could be in a karmic situation with somebody else at the moment. They want to tell you that they love you, but there's something else coming to light, which we're going to have a look at. Ah, right. You, on the other hand, I think you think it's over. This has come out quite a bit in the last few readings I've done, where I'm getting your person's energy really strongly, but with your energy, I'm just getting that you've just over it. You've started again, you've transitioned, you've grown. You know, you're not really interested in, I'm going to be blunt really, I just feel that you're not all that interested in somebody coming forward now after messing up a long-term commitment, because they broke their vows to you, you see. They broke their promises. Not little promises, the big promise. There was a big promise they broke. Okay, and I feel for you, you're just ready for a change. Okay, you're kind of transitioning into something new. Right, let us see what they'd like to say. And then, like I said, as I go through this, I'm going to see there's something coming to light here with this card in the centre. What they like to say. Okay, in the past, they said they needed more time to think. I think that's it. They broke their promise, big promise. Then they needed more time to think. I could, sometimes when I'm reading, I channel songs, but I can't always remember the name of them. There's a Beautiful South. It's a group called Beautiful South, and they had a song, I Need a Little Time. Give me more time to think. But the end of the song was that the person just then turned around and said, well, you can take all the time you like, I'm hearing, because I'm not interested. Okay. They've got financial responsibilities at the moment that they need to take care of. They've also got somebody else's emotional needs in the mix here, whether that's a third party romance or they feel that somebody else in their environment, they have to tread carefully with their emotions. It's almost like they don't want to upset somebody. Okay, they don't want to upset somebody. I think that's why your energies come out so strongly, that it's just like, well, whatever, so what? I've just had enough of this. I don't want to do this anymore. because they waver a lot. It's, you know, sometimes it's really easy to say that you love somebody. Okay. But I think what happened here was their actions when this relationship ended. Either their silence or their lack of inaction. You know, the fact that they weren't there for you. I've just got this, they just weren't there, okay? Yeah, and in your energy, because this is in your energy here with this one, all you wanted was equal give and take, okay? That's all you wanted. I think you probably broke your back, not literally broke your back, but you know, you pushed for so long just trying to get some form of equality. Okay. I think the person you're dealing with is weak. Right, I just think they were weak. I think they were a bit spineless. I think when things were going their way, they were okay. But I think the moment there was any... Life throws curveballs at all of us, whether it's ill health or family that are ill or children, or there's a myriad of things that life throws at us. And that's when I'm almost getting that you kind of needed somebody here. But the moment it got tough, you kind of, that song, The Tough Get Going, you got going, you were on it. But this person wasn't. They weren't. You know, pretty selfish really. I think pretty selfish, but you know, wherever they are at the moment, they're in a karmic situation. They're learning some lessons here. And it's such a shame, really, isn't it, that, you know, this isn't really tarot related, but it's such a shame that it has to get to that level in relationships. You know, the older I've got, I just think, why can't people just be honest with each other, and why can't they just back each other up? You know, even when people separate, there are ways of separating nicely. But this person, no, it was very much all about them. Very much all about them. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out, and then we're going to go into that, what's being hidden. They wish they could be a different person, but I you know, I just think today it's just not small talk. I can't think of the word today, but you know, when you just sort of like smoke and mirrors, it's just talk. There's no action. There's no substance here. There's just no substance. Yeah, you know, I can bring you flowers, but again, going back to I was getting roses. You know, it's that song again, you know, I think it's Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers. You know, I'm getting that you're in that energy now. That you realise just how brilliant you are. And you didn't need all of this shit, really. I was a bit blunt. Probably shouldn't have said that on YouTube. But I just really feel I need to say that to you today, that you just didn't need it. You know, you're better. You're far, 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 far better than all of this. You know, they're just really in victim mode because their situation's not working out. You know, they've got themselves into a right karmic pit of something going on. But, you know, they're like, oh, I'm in pain, I can't cope, I wish I could be a different person, will this ever change? Well, I don't think it's going to change unless they actually do something. You know, they don't seem to think half the time, this person, that they've done anything wrong. Right, let's have a look at what is going on. What's coming to light, please? What's coming to light? Environment first, please. Spirit. Environment first, please. Environment. Somebody's on the move. Okay, someone's restless. There's a player energy in the environment your person's in. This could be your person. It could be a fire sign. But they are restless, impulsive, bored. They're bored. Okay, they're bored. They've gone to a situation where on paper it looks like the happy home, whether they're with third-party romance or they've gone back to family or friends or whatever they're doing. It is that sort of, stability, okay? But I don't think that's what your person wants. They're feeling suffocated by it. I feel like it's kind of almost walling them in a bit. Okay, they could be not getting on with their family very well. But in this position, in the read I'm doing today, with this card, they're restless, they're bored, and they are seriously looking at moving house. Okay, whether that's coming in now, a few weeks, a few months, somebody is going to be moving house. Again, it's fire, so Leo, Sag or Aries very strongly. That's the first energy I've got out. But they're just restless. It's almost like, there are people like this, for many, many reasons. Some people are just generally restless people. But they just, it gets too comfortable and they change. It's like they want to spice things up, almost like they want to cause problems where there aren't any. They want to cause problems where there aren't any. Right, okay, this is specific. Somebody has also gone into a situation here where it's not turned out the way I wanted it to the way they wanted it to happen. So basically they've gone somewhere where they thought it was comfortable, homely, etc., etc. But now your person's having to take care of somebody else. Okay, there's somebody they're connected into. Again, it's fire. This is fire all the way today, everyone. There's someone they've connected into who they are having to almost support, and they don't like doing this. Okay, will this pain ever stop? They're not strong enough. This person doesn't have the strength, and they don't have the strength to say no to things that aren't good for them either. This is someone who will just an energy. They're so impulsive that they'll just disappear or clear off or do what they want to do without even thinking it through. But going back to this environment they're in, like I say, they're having to take care of somebody else. Okay, they are having to sacrifice something in their lives because they're having to look after someone else, and they don't like this, they don't want to do it, and they're going to move on from it. Okay, I think that's part of what will come out, okay, that will come to light. Okay, now your person could be having to look after a third party romance, it could be friends, it could be business partners, but there's someone that they are having to sacrifice their needs for. Your person doesn't like to make sacrifices, and I know it probably sounds a bit harsh, it might not be your reading, these are general readings, but that's what I'm getting today, that this person doesn't like to make sacrifices. They're okay as long as everything's going their way, but the moment they have to give something up, or they get their wings clipped, and they can't do what they want, be what they want, and go where they want, they're off. They're going to move away from this. Okay, they're going to move away from this. They're going to stir things up. This hasn't got anything to do with you, I don't feel. It's in their environment. But I feel this is when, at some point, they're going to make some confession. But you might not hear it from them. This is a messy energy today. Messy energy today. Can you give me a couple more, please, on what else might be coming to light? Yeah, you're going to find out how unhappy they are. They are really they're in a right pity party with this card. Okay? This person's energy is somebody who always looks at the negative. Yeah, in life, as I was channeling earlier, you get curveballs thrown at you. We all do. But this person, if they don't get their own way and they can't do what they want, they're not willing to give the emotion when things get tough. Okay? They're very superficial. This person's energy is superficial. But you're going to find out how much pain they're in, that they want. Will this ever change? That's the energy they're in. They're in the Five of Cups, okay, your person. So they're not happy. They're either grieving something, they've lost something, or it is a pity party card, especially with these out as well. They're very self-absorbed in what they want. Okay? It's like your person, this person, whoever it is, the moment, I just heard fence them in. The moment you try and get them to commit or settle, or you have some emotional needs that need meeting, because wherever they are, somebody else needs this person at the moment, but they're not meeting it, they're not doing it. Okay? They're not doing it. They're totally and utterly self-absorbed in themselves. Okay, let's just have one more, please. Yeah, they're feeling very trapped. Okay? The atmosphere in their environment isn't brilliant. Somebody's trying to control somebody. Okay, but your person is feeling trapped. Again, this card I think came out yesterday or the day before. There's a theme running through these readings at the moment. Someone is feeling trapped, gilded cage. Okay? Possibly financially, they are getting frustrated because they don't have the money to get away. They don't have the money to get away. They're not able to leave because they can't afford it. Okay? But I just don't see you really being that bothered. No, they're quite manipulative. The unknown position. They're quite manipulative, okay? They can come across as having many skills to pay the bills. But they can tell a good tale, okay? They can tell a good tale. And sometimes that's fine. Sometimes people, we all embellish at times, if we're going to be perfectly honest. But this person takes embellishment to a whole new level. But they've got themselves trapped, okay? They've got themselves trapped. Feel that really strongly today. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, and then we'll go to the best possible outcome in all of this. Yeah, this is lovely. Co-create. You're realising how extraordinary you are. You're realising that you can create whatever you want. Whatever you think you are, whatever you think about predominantly, you will bring into your 3D. And I think for those of you watching this today, I think you're just realising this. You know, you have been transitioning. And it just goes that for you, I think you feel a bit liberated. Okay, I'm not saying every day is easy with this. But I think sometimes there are more good days than bad days for whoever this is for today. But Spirit wants you to know you can co-create. You are amazing. You're extraordinary. You know, you are a beautiful spirit. Your higher self is beautiful, okay? And this person took your energy for granted. New life. Yeah, that's for you. That's what I've been getting really today. I mean, for those of you who watch me regularly, you know, I just say as I see it. And sometimes I do really feel that, you know, it is a soulmate connection and etc. But with this, I just feel you'd had enough. You've got a new life, okay? And for those of you manifesting, for those of you who are consciously changing your thoughts and your self-concept about yourself, and it is hard when somebody in your life who you made vows with, who you really thought was going to have your back turns out to be the magician on a bad day, then it is really difficult. It is really difficult, but it's working. Keep at it. Keep at it. And yeah, you will have days where you don't think as positively, but it's your predominant thoughts, and I can see that you're doing that, and you're bringing in a new opportunity. It's around the corner, okay? It's around the corner. Because I don't see you going back into this, because that is in the future, the ending. You know, as far as you're concerned, this is over. This person wasn't emotionally strong enough. You were the one, and this is where the karma's coming in, right, for a wrap this up. You were the one that was having to care for this person, either walking on eggshells, tiptoeing around. It took a lot of your strength and your energy. Yeah, it took a lot of strength and your energy to keep the happy home fires burning in the past with this relationship, okay? You were the stable one, they made out they were, but what's happened here is now the boot's on the other foot, right? Your person is itching, the person on, you know, this past person is itching to get out of this connection they've got themselves into now and come back to you and, yeah, you know, confess their undying love, but they're trapped. They could be trapped in a home because they've got a mortgage or they've got bills to pay, okay? But the boot is now on the other foot because they are having to take care of somebody else, okay? And they don't like it because they don't like to be fenced in. And I think intuitively they can feel with your energy coming out today that you are healing, okay? That you don't particularly wish them any ill will, but you don't particularly want to mend any fences either, okay? Yeah, you were very loyal to this person, fidelity, loyalty, trust, and you thought it was the same. You thought they were going to be the same, but no. I think you thought long and hard because of the way you were left. Because I think when they left you, they probably drained most of your energy. And I think you have been stuck for a while looking back at the past and the future. But you are realising that they didn't really deserve you, okay? You know, you're realising that anybody who is in a relationship with you is lucky to have you. Because they are lucky to have you. They're very lucky to have you. You know, you are irreplaceable and you are unforgettable. And if you take nothing else from the read today, take that, because you are. You really, really are. Okay? Don't ever forget that. You know, and sometimes as we get older as well, I think we realise that, you know, being selfish is not a bad thing. Because I can see in the past you weren't selfish. You gave a lot. You sacrificed a lot of your own needs. You could have sacrificed your career if you're older. You could have brought the children up. There's someone sacrificed a lot here. Their own desires, and we've all got our own dreams. You let those go, or you put something on the back burner, okay? Because you made those vows. But now what I'm getting today is you're making those vows to yourself, self-love, okay? Because you've got a new beginning. You really, really do have a new beginning. I will just see what this other energy, this other person's going to do, okay? But, you know, my advice today, reading these cards, was just keep believing in yourself. Even if you don't believe it, even when you're saying these things to yourself, you don't have to believe it to start with. Just keep saying it. You won't believe it to start with. If you've been through a relationship like this where everything you believed to be true was smashed, you don't, you know, your self-esteem takes a real hit. But just keep saying it. Because like a new life, I mean, that is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Let's see what this person's going to do, though, the past person. I'm going to say they're going to leave where they are. At some point, they'll be hot hoofing out of there. You know, there'll be a lot of arguments. There's going to be a lot of conflict when they do leave. Okay, a lot of conflict when they do leave. Let's see what they're going to do. They're just going to watch you. They're going to watch you, okay? Page of Swords. But the unknown, the Tower, they'll come back in suddenly. At some point you will hear from this person again, okay? Also, top of the deck, I usually sometimes look at this, Seven of Swords. Be careful, okay? Because that is a sneaky energy. Drama, conflict, sneakiness. But as an advice card for you, be the Seven of Swords. You be the Seven of Swords. Stay one step ahead, look after yourself, take what you need, and don't feel guilty for taking what you need, because this person will make you feel guilty. You know, they'll fry your head and make you feel guilty, okay? They haven't got the courage to come forward at the moment because they are in this pity party. They're just going to watch you, okay? Social media. Or if you haven't got social media in their block, they'll find a way. People always do. But they will come back eventually. Okay? They will come back eventually. Suddenly, out of the blue, you will not see this coming. Okay? Could be in the distant future. But that's also their energy. So, I shall leave that with you. Just remember how amazing you are. Okay? They're still sneaky. Alright, they're still sneaky, there's still drama, there's still conflict, they're still very self-absorbed. You know, it's almost like they can't find their way to do anything without somebody's help, but the moment somebody else needs some help, they just become very self-absorbed. So, take good care, love you all, bye.